everybody. Great to be with you. And I have Dr. Michael Murray, best-selling author, colleague of mine, friend, and always like talking to him about the cutting-edge information out there in holistic medicine. And he's got a great new book out called The Longevity Matrix. I highly recommend you get it. Go to thelongevitymatrix.com. You can see the website on the screen there. And Michael, great to have you back on again.
It's my pleasure. I always enjoy talking with you, Mark. We think so much alike in the way that we approach our patients.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's great. Well, today I want to talk about chapter 5 in your book, tuning up your metabolism. You know, Michael, in practice, I would estimate probably 75%, 80% of my patients, one of the main things they need help with is their weight metabolism, which I think matches up to the statistics in our country and around the world. So
yeah,
tell us more about the weight issue in America, around the world, and what's going on with people's metabolism and the longevity matrix. How do you walk people through that? How they can get that balanced out, get their metabolism normalized, and get a healthy body weight and good health and vitality?
Yeah, I mean, when you start looking at the statistics, it's a bit overwhelming at times. We know that it's now about 45% of American adults are obese. They meet the classification of obesity. So we're not talking about being a few pounds overweight. We're talking about being very overweight. So about 45% of adults, and then another 30% are overweight. So altogether, we get to 75%. You're right on. And you know, people hear that word metabolism and they think, well, you know, I just have a slow metabolism. Well, there's a lot that goes into determining our metabolic rate and how able we are to burn fat as an energy source. But the bottom line is, I think that the best thing to do to improve metabolism is to eat in a way that helps insulin work better. Because when insulin is not working well, it causes a kind of a cascade. It's like a domino effect of changes that help the body hold on to weight and make it difficult for people to lose weight and keep it off. So for example, one of the things that happens when people start gaining weight is they see an increase in a fat cell derived hormone called resistin. It's given that name because it promotes insulin resistance. So when cells get bound to insulin, or insulin binds to the cell, it opens up channels that allows glucose to enter that cell. When people have insulin resistance, the insulin's not doing its job, so blood sugar levels stay up, and there's certain metabolic consequences to insulin not doing its job. When insulin starts working better, it starts working on the inner machinery of the cell to promote the fat burning and proper metabolism. So eating to control blood sugar levels is the absolute first step, I think, in helping improve metabolism. And as you start improving insulin sensitivity, that resistin goes down and another hormone goes up. It's called adiponectin. And adiponectin promotes lean body mass and it promotes weight loss. There's a master enzyme in cells in the body that is kind of it's the master control of cellular metabolism. It's called AMPK kinase, and this this enzyme, it's critical in not only controlling metabolism, but it's critical in fighting against aging. It's critical in the functioning of mitochondria, the energy producing compartments of our cells. It's critical in helping insulin do its job, and it's really important in making sure that our cholesterol levels and triglyceride levels are in the proper range. So this enzyme is becoming a target, a therapeutic target, to help people that are overweight or who have the metabolic syndrome, high blood pressure, high cholesterol levels, and insulin resistance. And also diabetes. So what they found is that certain factors decrease the activity of this AMPK, and certain factors can increase its activity. So what we want to do is we want to eliminate the things that decrease AMPK activity. These include insulin resistance, eating the wrong types of fat in the diet, too much saturated fat, any trans fatty acids, high cholesterol foods, and then exercise. Lack of exercise is something else that can lead to low levels of this enzyme. On the flip side, when we improve insulin sensitivity and insulin action, we can raise AMPK. When we exercise, we can activate AMPK. Intermittent fasting can activate AMPK. And then there's a whole host of dietary factors that promote the increased activity of AMPK. This includes the right oils, olive oils, medium chain triglycerides, and those long chain omega-3 fatty acids. They all activate AMPK. Various plant compounds, pigments, various flavonoids, all the flavonoids, anthocyanins from blueberries and other berries, catechins from green tea, flavanols from cocoa. All of these types of flavonoids and more have been shown to activate AMPK. Then we can look to herbs and spices, and one of the best herbs to activate this enzyme is berberine. Berberine is a yellow alkaloid that's found in golden seal and Oregon grape,
Yeah.
and also barberry bark. Berberine, it activates AMPK, and that's one of the reasons why berberine has been shown in over 26 double-blind placebo-controlled studies to work as well as metformin in helping control blood sugar levels, work as well as a statin in controlling cholesterol levels, and work as well as any blood pressure lowering drug in the treatment of high blood pressure. If berberine was a drug, it'd be the biggest selling drug of all times because it addresses high cholesterol, it addresses high blood pressure, it addresses high blood sugar levels, and it helps people lose weight. And much of this activity is through activating that AMPK enzyme and the cascade of effects that happen as a result of that activation. So those are some of the keys to metabolism.
Wow, that's worth the book right there. Chapter 5.
You got to eat.
Metabolism.
Yeah, you got to eat to control blood sugar levels. So your audience knows how to do that. Stay away from sugar. Stay away from high glycemic index foods. Get the right types of fat in your diet. High fiber. Keep your portion control down. And eat a low glycemic load diet. All important dietary strategies to boost our metabolism. And then as far as key dietary factors, the right oils go a long way. Olive oil, those monounsaturated fats are great. Nuts and seeds. We need those medium chain triglycerides. We need those long chain omega-3 fatty acids. And then eat a diet that's rich in colorful vegetables and fruit, because that's where we get a lot of the flavonoids. We can take flavonoid supplements as well. And of course, if we want a really targeted approach to boosting AMPK, berberine, most of the studies have used a dose of 500 milligrams 2 or 3 times a day. And the results, again, are on par with what you see with conventional drugs for those applications.
Yeah, that's great information. That'll be a very popular chapter for sure. And people can get more information at thelongevitymatrix.com. And you have a promotion as well for this book that's over 500 pages. Tell us more about the promotion going on right now.
Yeah, I want people to get this book. So we're basically giving it away. For $10, you get the book, and that includes shipping. And we also have a lot of bonus gifts. These are trainings that I've done. We've got COVID-19 question and answer program that I put together. I have some digestive health assessments that people can use to identify their digestive weaknesses, because if we strengthen that aspect of a person's physiology, it generally improves everything else. Hippocrates says all health begins in the gut. So we make these available. There's also a PDF that I put together on the latest research on Alzheimer's disease and natural approaches to Alzheimer's. And then I put together a free 10-day detox diet guide. So this is a great kickstart to a healthier lifestyle, and it will teach people how to eat clean for 10 days, and hopefully they'll be able to take that on indefinitely.
Wow, that's great. Well, Dr. Murray, thank you again for your time, and for the viewers, we have many other videos out there talking about the longevity matrix. Go to thelongevitymatrix.com, and I'd highly recommend you get this book. Again, it covers all the major categories of health. But unlike other books, you actually have cutting edge information in terms of diet and supplements and the things which will help you get healthier much more quickly. So again, thank you, Michael, for your time.
Thanks, Mark.